this is from the 2023 slate preview from shared by Warner Brothers. Okay, that, as far as the synopsis of Blue Beetle. So what I wanted to, and this is what the 12th. I wanted to ask you guys, reading this first line, what you guys think. Recent college grad Jaime Reyes returns home full of aspirations for his future, only to find that home is not quite as he left it.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Am I supposed to hate that, Paulie? Just let me know.
No,
Break it down. Break it down.
Well, I want to know how much does that veer off already from the comic book origin,
I mean,
Bobby, because I know he's supposed to be younger.
Paulie, I see what you're going with this now.
He wasn't a grad anyway. I think he wasn't in high school, about to go to college or something initially.
Yeah, he was
like
about
that.
to.
So,
yeah,
when he got the scarab or whatever, but
he's still
I mean,
young.
that's not a big.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. College grad. I see what you mean.
He was a little bit younger than that, but
I can still take that since these fresh on the silver screen. I can still take that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, and you don't have a problem with only to find that his home is not quite as he left it?
Yeah.
I would need more context into that.
Yeah, what do they mean?
Context.
Like, did he go home and the aliens blew his house up, or his family is like just messed up?
Someone in the chat speculates, like Joey said, broken home ? Or divorced parents or something like that. I mean,
see, I took that either or. It could either be broken home or the aliens could have blew his house up, because he's gonna be fighting a lot of aliens in this. You know?
Well,
yeah.
Or could be fighting aliens in this. Yeah,
he should be. Yeah.
32.
Once again, for me, as far as not quite as you left it, I'm gonna need more information to make a judgment. I feel like I would be rushing too fast on that one, so I'm gonna hold off on that one. But as far as the college grad stuff, he's still a young hero, so to me that's a very subtle change where you still get the idea of him being a very young hero who's carrying on the mantle of someone who's had the name before. So the idea is the core idea is still there. And that's ultimately what matters, is the core idea is still there.
Yeah.
Okay, and can I read a little bit more? Can I read this?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
As he searches to find his purpose in the world, fate intervenes when Jaime unexpectedly finds himself in possession of an ancient relic of alien biotechnology, the scarab.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You guys are good with that?
Yeah. I'm good with that so far. Very good with that.
Hey, Paulie, real quick though.
Yeah.
Now you say Jaime. So
Jaime Reyes.
Should I say Jaime or should I say Jaime?
I thought it was Jaime.
Jaime.
So he's always been Jaime?
Always.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I said Jamie.
That's fine. I mean,
but he would be Jaime in the show, though, right?
Well, his parents would probably his mom and his people would probably say Jaime.
Gotcha.
Well, and that's why I see what you're saying, Jay, because since I'd never really read that iteration of the character until I saw Batman Brave and the Bold, and they were calling him Jaime, I didn't know it either. I mean, it never occurred to me.
But I mean, don't get me twisted. I love how Paulie is saying this. I love it.
No, I hear you.
So when the scarab suddenly chooses Jaime to be its symbolic host, he is bestowed with an incredible suit of armor capable of extraordinary and unpredictable powers. The description concludes, forever changing his destiny as he becomes the superhero Blue Beetle. How's that sound to you guys?
Sounds good to me.
I like how it
sounds good.
I'm really liking that. I'm really liking that.
The scarab is supposed to be like a Venom suit. Like it's supposed to talk to him.
He's linked to it. Yeah, he's linked to it.
And he might not even learn. He might not even learn really what it truly is in this one, because it's a long, involved story.
I'm gonna go pure speculation because people are already throwing it in the chat as far as the message being in there. He's gonna be fighting Susan Sarandon, and she said herself, "I'm the white industrial complex."
Oh God,
that's in her interview.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How far do you think they'll go with message in this? And remember, Zaslav saved it. He's a big fan of this film. So, he was chopping everything. And knowing that, my guys who saw it, they said nothing about any politics, any woke,
Okay.
anything when they were expressing how much they liked it.
Mm,
So what do you guys think?
Polly, I think Zaslav and James Gunn. Now this is just me. I'm thinking Polly and James Gunn is going to go the opposite route of what Marvel has been doing with these films. I think they're listening closely to the fans. I could be totally wrong. They could go the woke route, but I feel like they're not going to go that route. They're going to listen to the fans as much as possible, and they just want these movies to be a banger because don't forget, Warner Brothers is in trouble. They can't be playing around anymore with these films.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. They can't.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think there's at least reasonable. Yeah, I think you could have a reasonable shot at this being. You said it was saved by Zavlov. Will there be little tints here and there, that kind of stuff? Maybe, but I tend to think that you have a good. Be a little bit cautiously optimistic about it. I think it's probably Paulie. I think it's something that could turn out to be something. If it's there, it's a very, very minimum, and it doesn't hurt the movie.
Here's what I think. I think many things actually. I think this could be maybe a misdirect because we have seen movies lately where someone promotes something as being super. I don't want to say the word again because it's so overused, but you know what I mean. Super full of the message, we'll say. And the movie ends up not being that. It seems like they just did it for promotional purposes. We have seen that be a misdirect. So is it possible it could be a misdirect just to appeal to those types? Right. Maybe. I don't know. But that has seemed to be happening lately with movies, which is really weird because you could push away a lot of people who might naturally be interested. So it's just like, why even do that in the first place? Because, like, yeah, it's great that the movie doesn't end up being that, if that's the case. But why are you doing that in the first place? It's kind of a misdirect. Let's just put it this way. What if you really genuinely wanted that crowd and they don't show they show up and they don't get it? Then you've pissed off that crowd for doing that. Like, I'm just saying that whole thing is just a mess. Like, I'm gonna go see it. I'm actually gonna go see it regardless of that because one of the few movies I'm actually interested in. I think they need to get their promotional message together.
Well, and I'll get out of here after this, but I want to hear from you guys. I don't know why my spidey sense went up when I saw that he was, coming back back to Jaime Reyes and Blue Beetle. I don't know why my spider sense went up when I read and heard that he was going to be older, and he's coming back, and his whole world has changed.
It could be a twist.
I hope it's a character family twist and not a social or political twist.
So do I.
Yeah,
that's what went up because I'm like, please don't use his lineage or his family for a political or social statement that has nothing to do with Jaime Reyes and the Blue Beetle. What do you guys think?
Agreed. I understand your concern on that, but it could be we're looking at one of those unfortunate modern day Hollywood bad dad type deals or something like that. But again, I don't know much about the character from the comics. I never read it that much. I can see where it would concern you. So let's hope not. But again, like you did say, Paulie, Zaslav saved the movie. If he thought something in there was going to hurt the movie in any way, I'm sure he would have, at least changed it if nothing else. But we'll see, won't we? And as for the Sarandon thing, she's a wacky doodle. She's always saying stupid stuff. Who knows whether any of that's going to come through in the film just because she's saying it.
Tom, you got any thoughts on that at all?
I mean, I'm sure that when they went into this, there was probably some sort of there was definitely probably some sort of like woke agenda,
some message.
But with Zaslav and how he obviously probably recut, excuse me, Black Adam.
Bless you.
Thank you. I think that chances are that this is gonna be a lot like a recut. It'll end up getting recut, much like Black Adam did probably.
All right. Yeah, and
but there must be something to it for Zaslav to keep it going, right? Like
that's what I'm thinking. Or else he would have cut it, man. He would have just shelved it next time.